the difference, right?
Let's get a few things straight. I want you to understand.
Sexy.
I need to convey how important this is.
So
Shut up.
sorry.
Today, I worked from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Not a problem. I'm used to 10-hour shifts on my feet. Not a big deal. No problem. They explain very specifically when you need to punch in, when you need to punch out, when your breaks are. Now, I apologize in advance because in my mind I think to myself, I don't want everything I do to be about this job. But this is what's prevalent to me right now, so let me convey this to you. They explained that early is on time and on time is late. If you are scheduled for 8 o'clock, they want you to punch in at exactly 8 o'clock. If you punch in at 8:01, you're late. No problem. I understand that. No big deal. I show up to work at 7:50. Now, they don't want you hanging around the clock waiting to punch in. So that means that at 7:59, it's time for you to haul ass so you can go punch in. So I go to punch in. It's exactly 8 o'clock. Guess what? The registers are down. So I have to walk all the way to the back, knock on the manager's door, because apparently they having some secret, clubhouse meeting that only managers get to go to.
What's the password?
Yeah, what's the password? No girls allowed. Whatever it is. So I'm like, hey, I can't punch in. They say, okay, try it now. So I go back and I punch in. Now it's 8:02. And they want to pull me to the side and say, hey, why'd you punch in late? Motherfucker, you saw me. I walked in with the manager at 7:50. You know I was here. Really? No problem. That really happened. No problem. That's fine. After your first 2 hours, they have to give you a 15-minute break. No big deal. Also, by California law, you have to take a half an hour lunch before your 5th hour of work. Okay, no problem. So they come to me at 9:45 and say, we want you to take your break. I've only been at work an hour and 45 minutes. But they want me to take my break before the store opens. Not after the store opens when the 2-hour mark would actually kick in because it's inconvenient for them. Whatever. No big deal. That's fine. That's cool. That's cool. So I take my break. At 10 o'clock, I'm out. I'm doing my job. Now, I'm scheduled to take my break at 12:15. It's on the schedule. My lunch is at 12:15. They come to me at 12:15 and they say, hey, give us a few minutes to replace you. Replace me from what? I don't have a set position. I'm really just floating around trying to look busy. I don't take my lunch until 12:40. Okay. That's still technically before the first 5 hours. Alright, fine, whatever. So I take my lunch. I even clock in from lunch early to avoid confrontation. I'm supposed to take another 15-minute break, presumably 2 hours after my lunch. No problem. I got my second break, I want to say it was 2:45, and it's like, okay, that's kind of fair, whatever, even though I just came back from lunch at 1, whatever, 2:45, I'll deal with it, no problem. So now it's 3 o'clock, and like anybody, when you're down to the last few minutes of work, you're trying to look busy without doing shit. So I'm doing my best to look busy without doing shit. 5 o'clock rolls around. I say, hey, it's time for me to get off. So I walk back to the manager's office, and again, they're having their secret, clubhouse meeting. No girls allowed. They're just in there, they're doing their thing, and they're like, hey, wait 1 minute. I say, okay, fine. So I walk out, and I just kind of circle the store. The managers come back to the floor, and I say, hey, guys, it's 5 o'clock. Do you require anything further of me? I don't even feel like I have to say that. That's just polite.
It's after 5.
It's 5. It's not like 5:01, 5:02. I'm just like, hey, you require anything further? That's just me saying, before I go, Is there something you would like me to do? And if they say, hey, could you straighten up? I'd be like, sure, I'll straighten up because that it's polite. I don't have to say that. I could just punch out and leave. But to me, it's going the extra mile. And they say, hey, we'll find someone to relieve you. Just give us a second. I say, okay, that's fine. So I return to my station. Note that the people who came in at 5 o'clock are just standing at the door talking. Nobody's doing anything. So here I am. I don't punch out until 5:10. It don't sound like a whole lot, and it's not. It's the difference of a few minutes. It's not a big deal. But if you can bitch at me because you saw me walk in at 7:50, and because of a technical error, I punched in 2 minutes late, by damn. And when I get off at 5 o'clock, I want to punch out at 5 o'clock. But oh no, when it's up to you, oh, we have to give it a few minutes. Give us a little bit of time to relieve you. Really? Now, if I walked up in that bitch at 8:10, I was like, oh, sorry guys, I had to wait for somebody to relieve me. They'd be like, we don't care. But when I'm on your dime, on your clock, and it's my time that I have something that I have to do, it's like, oh, just bear with us. Fuck that. That bothered me to no end. How fucking dare you insinuate that you and your time is more important than what I have to do? What does I have to do? Nothing. I have nothing to do. Nothing at all.
No matter.
Go home. But you know what? That's my time to do nothing. If I wanted to go punch out and masturbate behind the store, that's my business.
Oh my gosh.
Like, regardless to what I needed to do, that's for me to do. That's my time. It's like, don't say, oh, okay, make sure you punch in on time next time. Motherfucker, you know I was here. I came in with you. You know I was here. What the hell? Even if you just looked on the camera, oh, look, there's Patrick trying to punch in, but there's something wrong with the computer. You know, call up there and say, hey, try it now. But you saw me, and you let me walk all the way to the back, and then walk all the way back up to the front, and then try to punch in, and then it was fine. But, so, that 2 minutes when it's your time is a big deal. But 10 minutes when it's my time, oh, just bear with us.
You know what's messed up?
What's messed up, baby?
At the registers, if it wasn't working, you should have been able to get on the walkie-talkie or call on the phone. But they haven't showed you how to do that.
No, I don't know how to call back to the office. I don't know how to do any of that stuff because they don't tell us anything. But you know what? The moral of my story is my time is important. And if you want me to really focus on getting in on time, one, have the equipment for me to do so, and two, if you want me to punch in on time, I want to punch out on time. That's it.